This is what I found going to Goodwill today. I got this camera a few hours ago. I play with it. It's an old camera, admittingly, but it still works. And I got it for a novelty value, I'll admit. This is why I got it, because it was an America Online digital camera. These cameras are given out if you sign up for a AOL service sometime in the 90s. I don't know exactly when. But this was a promotional camera, and if I had the ads, maybe I'd know for sure. I have a hint, but I don't have anything to know for sure when that promotion was. I could just assume this was in the 90s. But this wasn't a great camera. This is only a 600 by 480 resolution. The screen's relatively small, and it's pretty bad, but it was free. So most people couldn't afford digital cameras back in that day, so the AOL did this as a promotional thing. These ones weren't too expensive for them to do, I guess. But yeah. Now let's talk about some things with this. First of all, I'd like to point something out. The condition is amazing for what it is. It's rare to find a gem like this. This one looks like it was A, not used, or B, not used much. I think because of those pictures it wasn't used much, but it was definitely used for a bit. So, yeah. You normally find these abused, or when they're in bad shape. Not many of these cameras are left, because this was a promotional thing. Most have been thrown out or recycled. But for the most part, these cameras are gone, and I got this one, as I said, because a lot of them are gone. And I got one, and this one's an absolute gem. But there's one thing I should point out. 1 gigabyte cards will not work in these cameras. I don't know the exact capacity, but when I find out, I'll put an annotation in this video, or do another video on the subject. But I can confirm 1 gigabyte cards won't work. I think the max for these cards is 512 megabytes. So, yeah. I'm using, this has 32 megabytes of internal memory too, which at least has internal memory so I could use it to play with it for a little bit. But it isn't a lot, but at least it's something. But there you go. I'm going to find out more about this camera and do a better video on there. But all I know is I got this from Goodwill, and I got batteries there to test it, wipe it, and play with it for however long those last. And there's the receipt to show the pricing. I paid cash. If you're going to go to Goodwill, you're better off paying cash. They make you show an ID. That's all I have to say about that.